Something's changed, and nobody's really talking about it. Walk into a McDonald's today and you can feel it. It's not just the food that's gone cold. The energy, it's lifeless. The fries, barely warm. The burgers, smaller than ever. And the prices? Honestly, you'd rather not even look. So let me ask you, when was the last time you walked out of McDonald's and actually felt good about what you paid for? I'm not just talking about fast or convenient. I mean truly worth it. What once felt like a joyful, affordable escape for families, students, and hardworking people now feels more like a gamble. Every visit leaves you noticing something else. Missing. The value, the satisfaction, the care. Prices keep climbing, portions keep shrinking, and that familiar feeling of being welcomed, fading fast. It's like they've stopped trying. But here's the twist. There's one big reason why people are quietly turning their backs on McDonald's in 2025. Something that no one is willing to say out loud. And once you hear it, you'll never look at those golden arches the same way again. Because let's face it, it's just too expensive now. And we need to talk about it. Remember when you could grab a McDouble for just $1.49? Maybe even less if you caught the right promo. It was the ultimate go-to when your wallet was light, hot, fast, and ridiculously cheap. Nobody expected fine dining, but it filled you up and left you satisfied. Fast forward to today, and that same simple meal feels like a luxury you have to think twice about. You're not just paying more, you're enjoying it less. It's the worst kind of trade-off. Now, in 2025, try ordering that same McDouble. It'll cost you over $4 in most cities. And no, the burger didn't grow. The only thing that got bigger? Your receipt. It's like some cruel joke on the people who kept coming back year after year. You're paying double and getting half. What used to be a casual, easy pick-me-up now feels like a purchase you regret before you even reach the speaker. The value is gone, vanished, and all that's left is a quiet frustration, like you're being played. Prices keep climbing like there's no limit, but the food, it's shrinking like it's on a strict diet. Burgers are flatter than ever. Fries come in half-filled boxes, and suddenly you're not tasting food. You're just staring at the bottom of a carton, wondering where it all went. One sip, and it's gone. That's all it takes to feel cheated, and you haven't even left the parking lot yet. And if you dare ask for fresh fries, good luck. You'll probably get an eye roll and a stale batch reheated under a lamp. It's like expecting kindness is too much now. Remember when $20 could feed a family of 4? Today you're shelling out $35, maybe more, and still hearing, "I'm still hungry." It's no longer a meal. It's a math equation. You calculate every item, squint at the price on the screen, and wonder how your total starts to look like something you'd expect at a decent sit-down restaurant. And for what? A barely warm burger shoved in a wrinkled paper bag, eaten in the car while your kids frown and mutter complaints. No trays, no refills, no real service. Just a greasy sack and a wave of regret you can't shake. The whole thing feels stripped down. No joy, no comfort, just calories thrown at you in a rush. What once felt like a small reward after a long day now feels more like a bad habit you can't justify anymore. But here's the part that really stings. It's not just inflation. No, this feels intentional, like they're slowly testing us, raising prices inch by inch, quietly cutting quality, slicing portions thinner with every visit, and nobody's calling it out. Yet. It's like they're watching us, waiting to see how long we'll keep showing up, not out of satisfaction, but out of habit. McDonald's is betting on nostalgia, hoping that memories of childhood Happy Meals and late-night drive-thrus will keep us coming back. But here's the truth. Nostalgia doesn't fill your stomach, and it sure doesn't justify that $12 combo meal you just regret buying. So when do we finally say it? That's it. I'm done. McDonald's used to be 3 things: fast, cheap, and reliable. Now, it's only fast at draining your wallet. Their ads promise smiles and feel-good moments, but what you're left with is a thinner wallet and a meal that misses the mark. The food doesn't satisfy, and the value has vanished. And here's the kicker, the twist no one expected. Gas stations. Yeah, you heard that right. Gas stations like Wawa and Sheetz are now serving hot, fresh, full-sized meals for less than a single combo at McDonald's. Real ingredients, hearty portions, actual value, the kind of quality McDonald's used to be proud of. Let that sink in. When a gas station starts to feel like a better dining experience than the Golden Arches, something's gone terribly wrong. But hold on, because things are about to get even worse. 6 shocking food safety scandals. Just last month, a video exploded online, and it was downright disturbing. A parent opened their child's Happy Meal, and what they found inside, raw chicken, still pink, still wet, served straight to a kid. Straight from the fryer, no sauce, no apology, no warning. Just a shocked mom on camera holding what looked like a raw, slimy time bomb of undercooked chicken. Pink, wet, and sitting in her child's Happy Meal like it belonged there. The internet went wild. Thousands of furious parents flooding the comments. That could have been my kid. Same thing happened to me. We're never going back. And the most disturbing part? McDonald's never offered a real explanation. No accountability. Just silence, like it never happened. But it did. And here's the part that should make everyone stop and think. This wasn't a rare one-off mistake. Not even close. From coast to coast, customers have reported disgusting conditions. Soda machines coated in filth, ice bins growing mold, and even maggots crawling across the countertops. All caught on video, in photos, and through first-hand stories from regular people. People just like you, hoping to grab a quick bite, and getting served a health hazard instead. These aren't rumors, they're receipts. Real evidence from real customers, shared in real time. And when more people are pulling out their phones instead of their wallets, you know the trust is gone. Completely. Food should never make you nervous. You shouldn't have to inspect your burger or sniff your drink just to make sure it's safe to eat. Floating black chunks in your soda? That's where we are now. Every bite, every sip comes with second thoughts. Is the grill even clean? Did anyone wash their hands? Is this meat actually cooked through? This isn't fear-mongering, it's the harsh truth, and it's not just unappetizing, it's disturbing. When you hand over your money for fast food, you're expecting something basic, safe, consistent, no stress. What you're not signing up for is a guessing game. You're not asking for gourmet, you just want to trust what you're eating. But now, grabbing a Big Mac feels more like rolling the dice. You shouldn't have to squint at your fries or sniff your drink like you're running a science experiment. But here we are. That's not convenience. That's stress in a paper bag. And that's what cuts the deepest. McDonald's used to be a no-brainer. Quick, familiar, reliable. You knew exactly what you were getting, and that comfort mattered. But now, more and more families are stepping away, not because they've suddenly become food snobs, but because they're done risking their health for something that barely fills them up. They're choosing calm over chaos, a homemade sandwich over a stomachache. And really, who can blame them? But don't go anywhere, because the next reason people are quitting McDonald's? It's subtle, it's sneaky, and it's hiding in plain sight. It's subtle at first, but suddenly, your favorite fast food place doesn't feel familiar anymore. You walk in, expecting the same old comfort, but something's off. It's not just the food that's changed, it's who is or isn't behind the counter. And once you notice it, you can't unsee it. Because McDonald's quietly made a shift, and now everything feels colder. No hi there, no smile, no eye contact, just a giant glowing kiosk covered in fingerprints, flickering softly like it's staring back at you. The human touch? Gone. Replaced by a machine that doesn't greet you, doesn't laugh at your awkward jokes, and definitely doesn't care that your toddler is having a meltdown while you try to place an order. You tap through a digital maze of buttons hoping you don't mess up. Want no onions? Extra pickles? Better not make a mistake, or it's back to square one. And while all this is sold to us as efficiency, what it really feels like is loss. Something warm has turned hollow. Something familiar now feels cold and transactional. You see it in the faces of older customers, standing quietly, unsure what to do. You see it in parents, arms full of kids, staring helplessly at a touch screen that has no time or patience for them. The place that once felt welcoming now feels like it's pushing us away, one robot at a time. And if you think it's just about convenience, think again. Because what McDonald's is really doing is something much deeper and far more unsettling. Yes, there are still employees, but now they feel more like shadows in the background, hidden, rushed, overworked. They move fast but rarely make eye contact. There's no small talk, no real connection, just cold efficiency. It's not their fault. They're stretched thin, juggling too much with no time left to care. Ordering at McDonald's now feels like using a vending machine in a warehouse. Harsh lights, mechanical beeps, flashing screens. And if something goes wrong, good luck flagging someone down. No one's there to fix it, to guide you, or even to say, "Hey, I got you." What once felt like a cheerful pit stop now feels like walking into a lifeless loop. McDonald's built its empire on speed with a smile. Now, it's just speed with silence. And that silence, it's heavy. People feel it. Deep down, they remember how it used to be. The warmth, the welcome, the human touch. Now it's just a cold transaction. You give your money, the screen gives you food, and you leave, feeling a little emptier than you did before. It doesn't feel like McDonald's anymore. And when a place stops making you feel good, you stop going. Not in protest, but because it just doesn't fit into your life anymore. And if you're sitting there nodding, thinking, "Yes, that's exactly it," then you're not the only one. Thousands are waking up to the same feeling. So if this resonates with you, hit that like button and subscribe to Flash Economist, because we're not just telling stories. We're uncovering the truth behind every dollar spent. Because here at Flash Economist, we're not just here to rant, we're here to reveal. We dig deep into the brands you once trusted, peeling back the layers to show where your hard-earned money is really going. We're not just exposing the problems. We're giving smart shoppers like you the power to choose better, save more, and see through the noise in 2025 and beyond. But now buckle up, because reason number 4 cuts deeper than the rest. This one's personal. It strikes at the emotional bond that once made McDonald's feel like a loyal friend. And it might just be the final crack in the trust holding this legendary brand together. Let's talk about something that should have been great: the McDonald's Rewards app. When it launched, people were hopeful. A few free fries here, a surprise treat there, maybe even a free burger if you earned enough points. It felt like McDonald's was saying, "Thanks for sticking with us." But instead, it became a frustrating game of smoke and mirrors, glitchy screens, vanishing offers, random app crashes, and a point system so confusing it makes filing your taxes feel like a walk in the park. What was meant to build loyalty now feels more like a trick. A slow bait-and-switch that pulls you in with promises and leaves you staring at your phone, wondering where your points went, and why the deal you were saving for suddenly disappeared. And we haven't even gotten to the worst part yet. It feels less like a rewards program and more like a loyalty test. And here's the kicker: customers are failing it on purpose. Why? Because they're tired of jumping through hoops for a soggy coupon. 1 minute, you're trying to redeem a free coffee. The next, the app crashes, or worse, tells you the deal expired 5 minutes ago, even though it was just there. And don't even try to use it in the drive-thru during lunch hour. The signal drops, the app freezes, and now you're stuck, holding up a line of angry drivers, all for a reward that doesn't even work. It's not just inconvenient. It's frustrating, awkward, even a little embarrassing. And when you drive away empty-handed, you think, why did I even bother? Here's the real problem. When technology becomes a barrier instead of a benefit, people stop trying. They stop caring. And eventually, they stop showing up. What was supposed to be a thank you now feels like a chore, a trick, a test you never asked to take. And you can't help but wonder, why is it so complicated? Other places, Wendy's, Chick-fil-A, they've figured it out. Buy food, earn points, get rewarded, no fine print, no games. But McDonald's? They've buried their offers under rotating deals, vanishing rewards, and expiration dates so hidden, you need to be a detective just to earn a side of fries. If I need a calculator to figure out when I'll earn a free fry, then it's not a reward anymore. It's a riddle. And we're not here to solve puzzles. We're here to eat. I'm out. That's the quiet decision more and more customers are making. Not with a protest sign, not in a viral rant, just silently walking away. Because when a loyalty program starts to feel like a scam, it does more than glitch an app, it breaks trust. And once trust is gone, it's not just one sale you've lost, it's a relationship. People stop believing the brand is on their side. They stop seeing McDonald's as a reliable fallback, a place they can count on. And worst of all, they stop coming back, even when they're hungry. That's not just poor business, that's self-sabotage. And the numbers? They're already starting to show the fallout. So ask yourself honestly, when was the last time you actually felt rewarded using the McDonald's app? If it took you more than a second to remember, that's your answer. It's not working. It doesn't feel good. And that's a dangerous place for any brand to be. And now we get to reason number 3, and this one cuts even deeper. Because this isn't just about money. It's about value, yes, but also about respect.